Mildly stressed, but otherwise okay. You know, I feel like stress is what happens when you don't know what you're going to do next. I mean, I know it's a very basic way of describing it, but that's kind of how I feel stress is. Like when you get to that point where you feel like you don't know what you're going to do next. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think you always know what you're going to do next. On some level, you always know what you need to do. But you kind of have that feeling of, I don't know what I'm going to do. And it feels overwhelming. When the truth of the matter is that it's never more than you can handle. You know, and that's the key thing to remember, that no matter what, it is never more than you can handle. Like, it's not greater than you, it's not bigger than you, it's not better than you. It feels that way, it might look that way, but it never is. And sometimes you gotta, you know, maybe just take a few steps back to really move forward. You know what I mean? It's like, imagine looking at a picture in a museum, looking at a painting in a museum. And when you stand really close to the painting, you know, you're only going to see a small section of it. And that small section is going to seem like the whole of it. But when you take a few steps back, you realize actually there's this much bigger picture to absorb, to really take in. And I think that's kind of like a metaphor for just dealing with situations that sometimes you're just too close to it. And, you know, you just need to take a breather, take a step back and really assess everything that's going on. And then you realize that as much as it might seem insurmountable, it really isn't. You know, it seems that way, it feels that way, but nothing ever is. There is no burden greater than you can handle. And that is a fact that I think it's a fact of life. It's just whether you believe that or not. That's the difference in dealing with situations. You either believe that you can deal with it, or you believe that you don't. So choose carefully. Dang, you got super deep real quick. Yeah, yeah, and I didn't intend on doing that, but yeah, I guess I kind of did. just talking about dealing with issues and stuff.